Boop 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 boo. It's I Like It Because You Hate It. And I'm Jeremy.
I'm Dennis.
And yeah, this is the show. This is our 10th episode that's going to be published.
I know. We've made it this far. Double digits.
It's a milestone.
Really is.
It's a landmark.
I'm proud.
I'm surprised we're still going.
Yeah, me too.
But
because in reality, it's like episode 30.
Yeah, because we did a bunch before we...
a bunch of dumpster fires that we had to...
It was good. I think that they were... That was good. That's like getting your reps in.
We did.
Yeah.
You need to build a base before you go into it.
You know what it is? It's like when you become an announcer for like football or whatever, they have you go in the booth and do a bunch of games that don't get...
Like old games.
Yeah, they have you do old games so that you can get a feel for it. So
didn't help Dennis Miller back in the day.
No, I don't think they did. I think they started doing it after him.
Really? Yeah, because of him. He was brutal.
Yeah, that was like the Dennis Miller rule or whatever. So yeah, so we got 10. We've had some good engagement on our shit. Oh, we still didn't look up, you know what? I know we have a no Google policy. Let me just put this right here. Let me just...
Oh, God, you're foul. Jesus Christ.
Let me just pull up the email. You want to talk for a minute?
Well, I looked at the email and there's nothing. So
oh, there wasn't? Okay.
I looked at it earlier this week. Maybe somebody was goodly enough to send us in something, but I doubt it. Of our 4 listeners.
Yeah.
Nothing, right?
I don't know. I'm not signed in yet. I got to sign out of my shit to sign into...
So it's kind of a busy week regardless. I'll just get into it while he's dicking around.
Before anything, let me just say I'm sorry. I was batting 1,000.
The public apology, which I've had to do a few times now. I love it.
I was wrong. And Joe is not a boomer. He's a Gen Xer.
Gen Xer, yes.
Which I think is what you had said,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
So there you go. My bad.
Feels fucking good to not be on the other end of that.
Yeah, well... It happens, nobody can be perfect forever, and, I wasn't. So, what are you going to do? It's okay. Yeah, no, I do not see any new emails.
No new emails. So, send us an email.
Send us an email.
And other big news for the podcast is we're hoping to be on iTunes shortly.
Yeah, so we got Dennis found an RSS, so I just have to get off my ass and, submit to iTunes and put it up on the RSS.
Yeah, and once it's submitted to iTunes, it takes about 10 days for them to look over it, listen to it, etc. And then all of the other episodes will be up.
Yeah, so we can put the back shows up on it, and it should be good. Hopefully,
good news.
Yeah, hopefully we get on iTunes soon.
Yeah, it'll be good for us. It'll be good.
Yeah.
So let's break right into it, and I just wanted to top this off because of our topic last week. Sexual harassment.
Yep.
It's been brutal. A lot of greats have fallen.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people going down. But you could say they were greats, but now they're like...
the movies are still great.
The movies are still
I can still enjoy what they did. Not off camera.
Yeah, you can separate the art from the artist.
Yeah. So the newest one, the biggest hit to me, Sly Stallone.
Oh, did he get... I didn't even hear about his. This is breaking news for me.
I wanted to cry when I heard Sly Stallone is now on the receiving end of this sexual harassment.
What did he do?
Me too. So in 84, 85, he was with his bodyguard. And there's a 16-year-old groupie around. And he forced the 16-year-old groupie to blow the bodyguard.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And then blow him.
Did he know she was 16?
It doesn't matter.
It does.
Because then what he says after, because he forced her to do it.
Oh, he made her.
Yeah, okay. And then he said,
that's fucked up.
If you fucking say anything, I'll crack your head open.
Okay, yeah, so he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Rocky's a scumbag.
Who knew?
I mean...
Well, he was...
He wasn't... Yeah, he wasn't porn. But, just because you're in porn doesn't mean you're a scumbag. Yeah, you're probably scumbag.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Sly Stallone.
So Sly is a scumbag. Roy Moore continues to use the
Shaggy defense?
Yeah, he continues to use the Shaggy defense. It seems to not be working.
Oh, no, he's getting completely blacklisted by even Republicans, so That's
But
good.
I mean, there's
But he is in Arkansas.
Alabama.
Alabama?
Yeah, Arkansas is where Clinton's from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they elected a
So,
predator.
I was going
So
to say another predator.
yeah, another predator. There's been a new wave of like fuck Clinton shit, like fuck Bill, because now the Democrats are like, we can't really stand by this dude if we're gonna.
People treated Monica Lewinsky like shit.
Yeah, they did.
Like complete
Everybody made fun of her
shit.
and her blue
And her
dress.
blue cum-stained dress. It was rough when he was the scumbag.
Who
and all
doesn't have some clothes with cum on them in their closet?
I mean,
You got.
I
Some,
can't say
yeah,
that. Me personally.
Let he who was without sin cast the first stone. I got some cum stained shit.
But I'm not coming against Monica Lewinsky.
No, I know.
Everybody else, they're
I
like,
know.
she's such a whore. She was like 20-3.
Yeah, she was.
And the president wants to put a fucking cigar in you. You accept.
But the way
It's
that
your
people
civic
treated,
duty.
yeah, the way that people treated her in the '90s versus how people are treated now, it shows that we've come a long way as a society.
Yeah. For better or for worse.
Yeah, I think for better because we're starting to believe these people and we're not just like, oh, you hoe.
Well, everybody believed her back then, but they didn't care. They're like,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, it happened, but you're a whore.
Yeah, which is fucked up because
You
it's
goddamn intern.
not her fault.
Interns are supposed to do that.
You know who got the most shit was not her, but was the chick that made her come forward. What was her name?
The one that everyone was calling ugly and stuff.
Yeah. It wasn't Paula Jones because she was another victim
She's
of Bill's.
What the fuck was her name? No, I remember she looks like a catcher's mitt. I can't remember her fucking name though.
She had blonde hair.
Oh no, I can picture her perfectly.
Yeah, I can picture her too, in like the sunglasses and shit.
If we could only Google here.
God, what was her name? I'm sure that someone knows, but yeah,
Email us.
she caught a bunch of shit, and
Yeah.
unfairly because she just told this chick to come forward. Like,
It's all true. The people don't. And people love Bill.
yeah,
Well, is he getting a little
he's off.
flack? He's getting some flack right now.
He's off the. He's out now. He's been canceled. Bill Clinton is canceled.
They canceled the show.
Yeah, they canceled Bill Clinton.
No more stand-up acts for him.
Yeah, because
He did.
look, I was a Bill Clinton fan because he was like one of the first presidents that I was cognizant of when I was like growing up.
Yeah, same.
And I thought he was cool as shit. He was super cool.
Dude, he played the saxophone.
On Arsenio Hall. Yeah. He was fucking cool, but he was a scumbag.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. He was a scumbag.
Yeah.
And you come to realize it now that
I still don't think what they did to those girls back then was right.
yeah, I don't think it was right either. I just think that the way that we treated it is now different. But I don't want to stick to
Sexual harassment for a third day.
For a third show in a row. We really covered it. I just want to say that real quick. We talked about this a little bit earlier today, but
I just wanted to bring up Sly Stallone because
Sly
it was shocking to me.
Sly, fucking scumbag, bro. Rambo, Ramblo.
Ooh.
Come on.
Not even giving you a laugh on that one.
No good?
That was a boo.
Alright, fair enough.
Ooh.
But yeah, that sucks. Roy Moore, he's had more allegations come out against him. I told you about the yearbook thing.
Yeah, I saw shit about that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I just like, whether the yearbook part...
Why was she getting a yearbook in December?
She had her yearbook, her school yearbook, and he wanted to sign it, so she gave it to him.
Because it said, like, have a Merry Christmas. I'm like, what kid's getting a yearbook in December?
He said, he wrote some shit like, I've never had someone as beautiful or as lovely
I don't know.
as
Was
you.
It was some shit. It was definitely creepy.
It was some creepy ass shit. Maybe not to those exact words, but in that vein. I just like that she was like, yeah, I've got this yearbook. And Roy Moore's like, I never met her in my life. Nah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And she's like, here's this yearbook. And he's like, that's some old shit.
Yeah, not even that. That's not my... You penciled in the last name.
Yeah, that's not me. That's not me.
That's not my signature.
Yeah, but I guess they did. You said that it had been like...
I thought it had been...
debunked.
Yeah,
but
debunked.
I read some shit where they had
There's
like...
two different types of ink.
Yeah, I read some shit where they
thought.
had a handwriting expert like look at it and they prove that that was Roy Moore. But
I mean, we'll see. Time will tell.
He was the fucking DA of the state at the time.
That's some bullshit.
And he signed it DA Roy Moore or whatever. Like, man.
At least he left a paper trail in the 80s.
His new defense, and I know we're getting into this, we want to go. His new defense is fucking spectacular. He's going, their moms gave me permission. Like, bro, that doesn't make it okay.
But think of where they are.
Yeah. I don't want to shit on people from the South, but like...
I do.
Man, we're coming off as some coastal elites here.
Elitist dicks. They're the real America.
Yeah, but, fuck. Men in power are scumbags. Breaking news.
You could just, broad statement, men.
Yeah, men are scumbags.
Which I still don't think what Louis C.K. did was wrong.
The more I think about the more it seems kind of fucked up because he asked for permission.
Yeah, that's the thing. And they gave him permission to do it. And the only person who said no, he didn't. So I don't think...
that one's kind of tough.
That one, it bothers me because I don't think what he did was wrong. It's weird.
It's weird.
Granted, it's weird.
He's creepy.
Creepy as fuck, weird as fuck, but he asked permission beforehand, and they're like, okay.
Well, I think it's because they thought he was joking, or because
they waited until he came.
It's weird. It's a weird situation.
Yeah, so I don't buy that one as much.
I just hope that I get to see his take on a Woody Allen movie at some point. I hope they don't keep that. I
guarantee they have some screener somewhere that you can download on
some
torrent site.
Yeah, but it's just not the same. The problem is that
I guarantee
because of the subject matter of that movie, it's probably never coming. Yeah, no, because it's
burnt.
Yeah, it's about he played. Have you seen the trailers for it?
He plays Chloe Moritz.
Yeah, Chloe Moritz, whatever her name is. He plays her dad, and she gets into a relationship with a much older filmmaker. She's like 16, and John Malkovich plays the older filmmaker that she gets into a relationship with. And it's like basically Louis C.K.'s take on a Woody Allen movie. And it looked good. And the dude from Always Sunny is in it, too.
Which one? Dennis or Charlie?
The shorter dude.
Charlie?
The one who's the crazy one. And he's got the, they got the meme where he's like, in front of the board with all the shit written on it.
That's Charlie.
Okay,
yeah.
So yeah.
Charlie. His real name's Charlie Day.
Okay, Charlie Day, sure. Yeah. How many Always Sunny dudes are there? There's 3, right?
3 dudes and 1 girl.
Yeah. I've seen some...
Well, I mean, if you want to count 4.
If you count the little short dude. Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. I'm surprised he doesn't have a scandal. He looks like a creep.
He's been married to... Rhea Perlman for years.
Yeah, so okay. But yeah, we may never see that movie. Because at one point...
We will.
At one point in the movie, someone in it is like miming masturbating.
Oh, of course.
And
it's clearly his compulsive thing he likes to do.
Yeah, so maybe it won't... Maybe I will have to like search the dark webs for it. But yeah, so, alright, that was our sexual harassment corner.
Start every week like that.
Yeah. These are the following creeps who got outed.
It's not going to stop anytime soon.
No, they're just going to keep coming out. Oh!
Bill Cosby's loving this, though.
Well, because it's
taking all the heat off of him.
I feel like we get to the point with some of these things where it's good that they're all coming out so we can expose the creeps, but with each one that comes out minimizes like the impact of it.
Of course.
So there's like, I bet you there's a bunch that are going to come out that are going to fly under the radar because people are going to get fatigued from hearing about all of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And everybody's going to forget. People are outraged now, but does anybody remember Harambe?
I never forget Harambe.
It's just that hashtag culture where we're going to forget about it just like we forgot about Haiti.
When there's...
Do you remember Haiti?
Yeah, I mean, Puerto Rico's still fucked up, you know?
Everybody's going to forget about it.
So
sexual harassment beats Puerto Rico in misery.
That's just the world we live in.
Oh, or Coney. Do you remember Coney?
Coney 2012?
Yeah. What happened with that?
Well, what happened was, interestingly enough, the dude behind Coney 2012, he
Got
went fucking
naked, he
crazy
went
and started
nuts.
masturbating in a park.
No, not in the park, in the street. I saw the video.
Oh, yeah, in the
He
street.
was just checking up in
He
the
couldn't
street.
handle the pressure of the internet fame that he had, and he fucking cracked.
I forgot about that.
I bet you that was some Project Monarch bullshit right there.
Yeah, they
To
gave him
tie
some
it back,
acid.
yeah, to tie it back
Give
to
him some
Jeremy's
acid
conspiracy.
PCP.
Yeah, they fucked him up. They didn't want him getting close to the truth.
He was too close.
He was too close. But, alright, you got anything else?
How do you segue from something else from a guy jacking off in the seat?
We can talk about what's going on with me real quick.
I don't want to.
Oh, fair enough. No, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. I'm going away on a business trip.
Yeah.
Hashtag adult shit.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Training.
I'm like a working professional, you know?
I don't know what that is.
So, yeah, you wouldn't understand, you jobless bitch. But I'm going on a hashtag business trip. So we're going to record another episode tomorrow night, which we'll put up the week
that you're gone.
Yeah.
And then we're going to record another one the second week that you're gone.
Yeah, well, we might skip a week that second week, depending on if we can get a third show done.
You can do it like Friday or something if you want to come by. We'll figure it out. We'll get them out there because we're going to be on iTunes. We're going to need to do it weekly now.
Yeah, no, I know. So we'll try.
Or we can stockpile one of our original episodes.
I can see if I can find one that doesn't have any, like... So that's the thing. When we record tomorrow, we gotta stay, like, non-topical shit. So that, like...
Completely non-topical.
Yeah, so it doesn't, like...
So we're gonna watch the movie.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna watch that, we got this horror movie that we're gonna watch.
Can't remember the name.
I can't remember the name of it either, but it looks dumb and funny.
Yeah.
It's about, the devil puts out a personal assistant app. And if you use the app, then he uses your greatest fears to kill you or something. I'm not really sure.
Can't wait. It's fucking riveting.
Yeah, it looks so dumb but funny at the same time.
The Oscars are knocking at the door.
Yeah, that's getting... Look, if Suicide Squad can win an Oscar, anyone can win
How
an
did
Oscar.
Suicide Squad... Was it costume?
Costumes, yeah.
God, that movie was garbage.
I still haven't seen it.
Garbage. Don't.
I heard so many bad things. I don't like DC movies, really.
They've been awful.
Yeah, I heard...
Justice League is getting panned.
Yeah, I heard Justice League sucked. Oh, we should see if we can get our first guest on and see if we can get St. G in. Because he's seen Justice League.
But he loves ball-licking those movies in
yes.
general.
So, yeah.
He's a huge DC comic book guy, so he loves it regardless.
I would like to just hear his take on the movie, because he's seen it twice. He's probably seen it twice already.
As he's just deep-throating that movie.
He's, Superman. I fucking hate Superman.
I've always hated Superman.
Me too. I hate to agree with you on something, but yeah,
I've been an X-Men kid my whole life.
No, I like DC Comics. I just hate Superman because he's a fucking shitty superhero.
He's kind of a douche.
He's too powerful to be interesting.
Exactly.
That's the problem with
Your
Superman.
atmosphere makes me powerful. Oh, fuck you. So he wasn't powerful and...
It wasn't the atmosphere, it's the sun, bro. Yellow. Fair. It's the yellow sun.
Gotcha.
So...
Still.
He was raised on the planet with a red sun. Cool. And now when you come to a yellow sun...
Would his skin be a different color?
No. Maybe? You think he should be like purple or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, yellow sun gave him power, bro.
Superman sucks.
Yeah, he sucks. I was happy when Doomsday killed him.
That is one of the only Superman comics I had growing up.
Everybody had that. They were selling like silver-plated cover versions of them on QVC. I know because my fucking mom bought me one for Christmas one year. She's like, this is an investment. Okay. Didn't really work out like that.
Like, I used to get all those X-Men comics that had the holographic card on the front.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Cable and shit.
Yeah.
Like, these are... Look at these. This is going to be worth money one day.
Cable was the most 90s-ass superhero.
He really was.
He looked fucking cool. His story made no sense.
He had a mohawk, bro.
No, Cable did. I thought Cable had
not a mohawk.
hair.
I meant a crew cut. Like high and tight.
Yeah.
Wait, not high and tight. The fuck is it called?
No.
Flat top.
A flat top.
He had a flat top.
Was that Cable that had the flat top? I thought he had slick back white hair.
thought it was like flat top.
Maybe he did have a flat top. He looked like a Marine with a metal arm.
Yeah.
Basically.
Wasn't he supposed to be like someone's kid? All right, this is getting too in depth. Fuck Cable.
He was Scott Summers and
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey's kid in an alternate universe. The fact that I know that makes me feel like a big fucking nerd.
This is why people don't like you.
That's fair. I could name off a bunch of reasons why people don't like you. So, you know, one, because you cheat at things.
What's that grating voice? I don't need to take bullshit from you.
Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I wasn't going to bring this up.
You weren't.
But I'm so fucking petty that I can't let this go. Okay? You cheated today. You cheated me out of fucking thing. We were doing a jujitsu drill, which is fucking stupid, whatever. But we were doing like King of the Guard, right? So the guy on bottom has to sweep the guy on top. If he does, then he fucking, then he wins, right? The guy on top has to pass and get out of guard. So
nobody understands any of this.
I don't care if people understand it. The long story short is, I was in the middle of a scramble, and Dennis was like, "You lose, other dude wins," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, because you were on top and then you ended up on bottom. Therefore, the drill ends, and
wasn't on bottom.
The other senior person in the group agreed with me.
Yeah, you guys were fucking
wholeheartedly.
You guys were
it was not collusion. Nobody's against you. I get you're into your conspiracy theories. No. I get you're into Project Monarch, but no, it's not fucking with you.
I thought
you're
about
just
this some more.
Wrong. You were just wrong.
I thought about
Project Monarch is not feeding you methamphetamines.
I know why.
And I am not trying to cheat you out of a stupid fucking jujitsu drill.
I know why he teamed up with you. Because when we were first starting, when I first got here, he tried to cut me in line, and I was like, "Yo, go to the back of the fucking line," and he got mad about it. I called him out for line cutting, so he was pissed, so he was looking for an opportunity to get me back.
Sure.
Hey, man. Stay woke.
That's how we've always done it, and I think you're just...
Look, if you want to
chewing on too many drugs to
really
know what's real.
If you want to cheat, you go ahead and cheat, alright?
You got so pissy. So pissy.
I did get real mad.
You got real fucking mad. I'm like, what the...
I might be wrong too, but now
I'm 100% wrong. You're in way too deep. I'm in way because you're 100% wrong.
I can't let it go now. You know?
So what if our fearless leader agrees with me?
If he agrees with you, then I will say that.
No, this is collusion, bro. Project Monarch.
No, I'll say all right.
Alex Jones, man.
I'll say all right. You were right, but maybe he could be When's the last time he ran one of these drills? He might not remember how he did it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying you're wrong. I can't wait to shove it in your face.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take 2 L's, 2 weeks in a row.
Back to back. Because now you're second guessing. You're doubting yourself.
I just don't know because everybody was like, no, you're wrong. But I really don't remember it like that.
That's how it's always been.
Okay.
How it's always been. So.
I just think you're a filthy cheater.
That's fine. I mean.
And because you were. Okay.
He is so salty right now. If you saw his face,
I'm not salty. I don't care.
I see you're looking at the ground. I don't care.
It doesn't bother me at all. It really doesn't. I just stand for like morals and ethics and principles. Dear. You know, I care about what's right.
And I'm a dirty cheat.
Yeah,
anything to get ahead.
Yeah. Hey, I can't blame you. You know, I guess maybe you are right. But
holy shit! You already admitted I was right.
No, I said maybe. The more I think about it, the more I am starting to second guess myself, which makes me think that I'm more right. Because if I...
What the fuck kind of logic is that?
Because if I wasn't right, I would be so confident that I was right that I wouldn't even have room for doubt, right? Because when you're wrong about something and you really think you're right about it, there's no room for doubt. But
that is the most backward ass thinking.
No. But when you doubt something a little bit, there's more. You're probably more right than you are wrong because you're like, because you're open to the possibility that things could be different, which means that you're probably
This is
right.
one of your nonsense speeches that you give. I know that how you feel.
Yeah. No, it's fucking, I might be wrong, but even the thought of being wrong makes
you feel like you're right.
Makes
you
me
fucking
feel
idiot.
more right. But I guess time will tell. We're gonna record another one tomorrow, so
we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah,
we'll talk to Master Chief and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll talk to the man behind the curtain. But okay,
Amish man behind the curtain.
He'll come in his horse
Brother Malachi.
Yeah. Oh, the Amish are getting shit too for their puppy mills. Have you heard about this? They've been taking some crap. I didn't
know the Amish were doing puppy mills. I didn't know. Puppy mills are disgusting in general, but I didn't know it was the Amish that were fronting it.
Amish puppy sales is like a big thing that they do. And they keep them in these little cages and shit. And
I know puppy mills are. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
They overbreed the female to the point that she'll eventually die at way too young because of overbreeding.
Yeah.
Tiny cages and all these dogs have kennel cough and every other fucking disease.
So I think.
So it's the Amish. Fuck the Amish then.
So the Amish are doing it even worse than the normal puppy mill. They're even more.
They're the Michael Vick of puppy mills.
Yeah, I guess so. So that I read some articles. They were taking shit for how they raise puppies or whatever. But man, this world's falling apart. 2017 is fucking terrible.
Why are the Amish still a thing?
I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird, right? I guess we don't have to worry about any blowback because they're not listening.
Yeah,
they're not going to listen to this. But
what are the ones that have power? The Mennonites. They're basically Amish.
I
but
don't
they use
know
power.
what a Mennonite is, to be honest with you. So I couldn't really speak to.
I think that's what it is. It's an Amish.
Like it's an Amish light.
Some power.
It's Amish light.
Amish light. Yeah, it's like the beginner's Amish.
Okay.
Ease your way into Amish.
If you're into Amishism.
So you can still have the beard, and the goofy overalls, and the stupid hat,
but you can have a computer too.
I don't know about computers. I know they have electricity, but I don't know if they.
Why do the Amish not have power?
Because they're fucking archaic. I was gonna say a lot more mean things, but antiquated. They're useless. Get rid of them. Are they living? And if they're doing puppy mills, fuck them double.
Yeah. Do you have a dog, right?
I do. Yes.
Is your dog a purebred?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
What?
There you go.
Is there anything to follow?
No, because most people are like, "Oh, you should buy a dog from the pound or whatever."
Fuck that noise. Why? Wanna know why? Because I don't want somebody else's problems. I want my dog to have my problems.
That's how I feel too. That is how I feel too. Because we've talked about getting a dog.
No, you cannot have a dog.
No, I don't want.
No,
I don't want.
Fuck no.
Listen, I don't want a dog, but we have talked about it in the past, like at certain times. And my whole thing was, my wife wanted to get a dog from the pound, right? To get a rescue dog.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I want a new dog. Like, I want a dog untainted by somebody else.
Yeah, which is even worse. You probably should get an older pound dog because you're useless.
No, I could. I don't know how
you make that noise and ever my dog.
I'm sorry. Your fucking big wolf dog charged at me with malice in his eyes and mean intent. He had like foam at his mouth. His fucking jaws were sharp and shit.
All right, you did the Mr. Burn hands.
Yeah, I did. I completely made it out.
Pissed your pants. Yeah. My dog could have fucked you. And you
your dog could have fucked me, and I would have been like, please just make it quick. But that's because you had a scary dog. I want to get
he lasts long though. Because he takes after his master.
I'll still be done in 2 strokes.
Yeah.
So what I want
it's quick, but it's angry.
If I ever got a dog, I would want a golden retriever, but a puppy, so it could grow up with the family,
But you still have to train them.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't see you as the training type.
I'm not the training type. I would leave that up to Sarah. Because Sarah had dogs when she was a kid.
Oh. So she probably wants dogs now.
Yeah, she's expressed interest in a dog. But
God, no. That if it's because I feel like after 2 months, I'd have to take it from you. You'd be like, I don't want this anymore. It's not as cute and it's bigger. And here you go.
Would you take my golden retriever?
I would have to.
I'd be like, I'm gonna drive 2 towns over and leave it in the woods.
Oh my god, like your scumbag friend.
And if it comes back, then
I'm gonna drive the 45 minutes to Dennis' house and I'm gonna leave it in front of his house. If it runs back home to me, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
No.
If not, then it's Dennis's dog. No, I feel like if I got a dog, I could bond with one. I like cats better because they're more chill, you know? But if I had a dog, it would be alright.
You can't do any kind of noises around a dog.
Alright.
They accept power and only power.
Yeah, I would display my dominance on the dog.
You'd have to.
The problem with...
Sometimes you have to fuck them.
Your dog... Okay. Well...
Like prison-wise.
Breaking news, Dennis is exposed as a creep. I like because you hated his canceled.
Prison mode. It's not a sexual thing. It's a dominance thing.
Okay. I'm just saying, the reason that your dog scared me is because it was already big and it ran at me. With the puppy, if I got a puppy...
With wanting to play.
I would be bigger than it. It would always see me as bigger than it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because I'm sure your dog sees you as bigger than him.
I am bigger than him. How big do you think my dog is?
In my
your
mind...
Your dog is 275 pounds.
In my mind, your dog... The image of your dog has been, like, seared into my brain as just this charging, like...
My dog weighs...
War beast, you know?
My dog weighs as much as a supermodel. He's 100 pounds.
That's a way different 100 pounds. That is a way different 100 pounds. That's not the same as, like, some runway walker. This is, like... This is, like, 100 pounds of muscle and, like, sinew and, like, teeth, you know, and ears.
Always the ears.
He's got a big tail.
Does have a big tail.
He's a German Shepherd, bro.
Yes.
My people don't do well with German Shepherds, okay? You forget that I'm part of the chosen people.
I'm chosen.
Yeah. I'm part of God's chosen people. We don't like German Shepherds. We don't get along with those dogs. We have a history. So, of course, and my blood was what scared first, not my mind, you know?
The weirdest thing I ever saw in my life is one of my dogs was racist. And not because of choice, but one of my best friends growing up was a black kid who lived down the street. Fucking always friends. And we had an all-black German Shepherd that was usually sweet, kind of skittish, but terrifying looking. He looked exactly like a wolf. And my friend came in the house, and my dog would never go after people. Fucking God, you're fucking despicable. My dog lunges at my friend and trying to, like, go after him. Like I've never seen before.
You think it was because he was black?
I don't know. He was my only black friend at the time, and he was the only person I've ever seen him lunge at. So my dog may have been racist.
That's like some Curb Your Enthusiasm shit.
It was bad.
No, that's some King of the Hill did an episode like.
Did they?
Yeah, where Hank had a dog and he thought it was because he thought the dog was racist, but it turns out that the dog didn't like repairmen.
Oh, yeah.
So.
My dog maybe just didn't like kids, but it was just the weirdest thing because he'd never done that. The one person he ever went at was we were 10 at the time, 10-year-old black kid.
Wow, that's
really strong. Yeah, maybe he was had some Southern heritage.
Were you his only owner?
My parents were, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Really weird. It was fucking really weird.
If I was your friend, I wouldn't go around your house anymore.
Oh, he was terrified.
Yeah.
Forever. But he'd play with our other German Shepherd all the time. We had 3 at the time. And he would play with the other one, but the big scary one was usually a sweetheart. Went after him. Very strange.
Now that I think about it, I haven't been back to your house since your dog charged me.
No. Because you know it's his territory. You don't fucking dare encroach.
Yeah, I stay away from the whole town. I don't go to the neck of the woods anymore.
He sits there like, yeah, what, bitch?
Your dog's kind of an asshole. Whatever. You know?
Such a sweetheart. Such a sweet dog.
That's a strong word for
He's
your dog.
such a sweetheart.
You can't be a sweetheart if you look like a fucking predator. Like if you look like a
He's
dog...
definitely not prey.
you look like a dog of war. You can't be like a sweetheart. You know.
He's fucking dog meat from
Fallout. Yeah, he does look like dog meat. And you know what I did with dog meat? I left him at the fucking base.
He was the only one I used all through that game.
Nah, I like to roll with Nick.
I only use dog meat.
Okay. Well,
Which one was Nick?
Nick was the robot detective.
Ah, yeah. No, Nick annoyed me. That whole fucking 40s. See?
Yeah, I liked it.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
So that was a little Fallout talk.
Yeah. A little talk on a 4-year-old game.
4-year-old game. Is that long?
No, it was like 2 years ago. I remember because I took the time off of work.
You did?
I took like 3 days off work so I could play Fallout.
And my job didn't require me to do much work, so...
You were working from home at the time.
Yeah.
So... I bet you missed those days.
Dude, I was reminiscing about that. When I first got that job, it was the best job ever. I would work probably 2 hours a day, get paid for a full day, and work from home, and still be one of the top sales.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it was great for the first couple of years. Kind of went downhill.
So I got a good question for you. All right. Now, I know that our significant others listen to this podcast, so this makes it even more difficult. Would you rather never have sex again or never masturbate again?
Ooh. Fuck. Well, I guess sex. Either way. No, babe, I would much rather get rid of masturbating. Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah, I picked jerking off too, I guess, but it's super hard.
That's a tough one.
Nobody can love you like you love you.
No, and I've known my hand way longer than I've known Kim. So we have fucking chemistry. We've been around the block. We've seen some shit together.
Your hand's never gonna leave you.
Never. Well,
unless it gets cut off.
Unless it gets cut off.
But even then, you'd find a way. Love finds a way.
So basically, both of us would pick getting rid of sex.
No.
You don't want to say it. You don't want to say it, but it's fucking true.
Yeah, that was somebody posed that "Would you rather" to me, and I was like, "Ooh, that is a tough question," because
that is really tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Had you asked me like, I don't know, at different points in my life, I think I would pick differently, but
of course. No, that's a tough one. And you guys can answer too, and we'll read your responses online if you send us to I like it because you hate it at gmail.com.
Yeah, send us an email. Tell us
if
you'd rather whack it.
Rather whack it or fuck. You get to pick one.
Yeah.
Dude, that one's good.
That is a good would you rather, right?
Shit.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So, any new conspiracies for today?
No, I'll have some tomorrow.
Okay,
I'll
go through conspiracy.
I do have some conspiracies, but I want to. Those are evergreen. I'll save them for tomorrow.
Okay, you're gonna delve deep.
Yeah. Oh, I got some fucking deep dives for you.
Can't fucking wait.
I'll give you a little preview. They're called targeted individuals. Okay. That's a little taste. Okay.
Teaser.
It's a teaser. Targeted individuals.
It's a teaser. Get you guys to tune into next week.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, this one goes deep. We get the CIA. We've got MK Ultra, which is like any conspiracy theory.
All goes back to MK Ultra.
If your conspiracy theory doesn't have MK Ultra in it, I'm out. I don't care about it. Like, that's why I don't give a fuck about chemtrails. I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit. I am mildly interested in 9/11 trutherism, but, like, again, I don't believe this shit. I just think it's interesting.
Yeah.
There's
thermite paint.
I just like the jet fuel can't melt steel beams memes, you know? So that's about the extent of my 9/11 trutherism. But yeah, if your conspiracy theory doesn't have
MK Ultra
in it, I'm just not. I'm not in it.
So what is it about MK Ultra that really piques your interest?
I like MK Ultra because it's a real thing that happened, and it was just creepy and weird enough. And during that time when people were trying, 50s, 60s, where people were trying like weird shit, like people were like, is this kind of pseudo junk science real?
Yeah.
You know, can we mind control people? Can we use telepathy? Whatever. You know what I mean? So like, it's just weird enough. and it was just true enough that so many batshit conspiracy theories have fucking branched,
splintered off
of this real program. That's why I find it to be so interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't they make a game, MK Ultra? Back in like
They might have.
it's PlayStation ages.
Maybe.
Based on all that shit. Trippy as fuck.
Yeah. So, let's get into something that you were talking about a little bit. You've been watching the new Punisher series.
Yes.
So tell me about it, because I haven't seen it. I was kind of on the fence on whether I was going to watch it.
It's great.
So give me a pitch.
So it's the best Marvel show I've seen yet.
Better than Daredevil?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's definitely better than Daredevil. And I watched 7 hours of it yesterday. Kim and I.
Wow,
really
you guys binged the whole thing.
No, there's still have like 5 episodes left.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 episodes left. 5 or 6. So we still have a ways to go, but we really binged hard like while we were cooking and what stupid shit.
Yeah.
I think it also has the highest rate. It's one of the highest rated ones right now too.
So I watched a season and a half of Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
I never finished the second season.
Okay.
I did finish the first season. It was awesome. That was good.
Did you see the Punisher in the second season?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Same guy.
Okay. Yep. I didn't watch like Luke Cage or Iron Fist or Defenders or any.
I never watched
ones.
Iron Fist because it's supposed to be piss poor.
I heard it was bad.
Defenders was pretty rough. I didn't really like it. Jessica Jones was awesome.
Oh, that's another Marvel one too, right?
Jessica Jones was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think my favorites right now are Jessica Jones and Punisher.
So did you like Daredevil?
And Daredevil's in third.
Okay.
Yeah, the first season of Daredevil. Second one kind of annoyed me. Elektra's obnoxious.
That's when I stopped watching. Was the last episode that I watched of Daredevil was when he gets into his house and like Elektra's there waiting for him or whatever. Yeah, I didn't watch past that for whatever reason.
No, she's kind of insufferable.
I really liked the whole Kingpin.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
Kingpin
He's coming back for season 3.
Is he?
Yeah, so I might have to power through the rest of the season 2.
You might as well just to get continuity. But
so is he the Punisher in this, or is this before he becomes the Punisher?
It's after.
So he's already the Punisher.
So he's the Punisher.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just basically a lot of his origin story when he was Marine.
Yeah.
Recon Marine, and so it's really Rambo.
Okay.
We'll go back to Sly.
It's Rambo without the creep.
It's Rambo without the forced blowjobs.
Okay.
And it's just really fun to watch. It's just like a fucking 12 or 13 episode Rambo movie.
Okay.
Not only Rambo, like First Blood. They do a lot of First Blood kind of shit.
That's really all you need to say.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I was on the fence of watching it too, but I watched an episode. I was like, oh fuck.
Okay. I like all the Rambo movies.
Wonder which one I like the most?
Which one?
The latest one.
The one where he goes to Burma?
Yeah.
That was a few years ago, right? And it's like...
It was like 2008 or
it's like
7.
Peak HGH.
Yeah. So his
below.
head is 5 fucking sizes too big.
Yeah, he looks like just a fucking slab of meat. You can tell he's been hitting the HGH hard. Especially when he's on that fucking...
50 cal?
Yeah.
The fucking the Medusa.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. That movie is fucking badass.
Do you remember?
That's a great Rambo movie.
It's one of my favorites. Also, the most deaths of any Rambo movie in that one. But I remember the beginning scene.
Don't a snake and a fucking something else fight in that movie?
A snake and what?
Like a cobra and like the thing that fights cobras.
Mongoose?
Yeah, don't a snake and a mongoose fight in that movie?
Probably. I can't. I haven't seen it in a while. I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, I feel like a snake and a mongoose. I feel like they do like a little too long of a snake and a mongoose fighting scene.
There is.
I don't remember, but
there's zero dialogue in that movie.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's
you don't go to Burma. Oh, you went to Burma. I'm gonna kill things.
Don't go to Burma.
Don't go to Burma.
Oh, you went to Burma.
That was the fucking movie.
That's a great Sty Stallone, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm known for my impersonation.
You give me ISIS and a blowjob.
I'll crack your fucking head open.
Yeah, you gave me a blowjob.
You gave me a blowjob. Now give him a blowjob. You gave us a blowjob. So my favorite scene in that movie is when the Burmese soldier, what the fuck?
Burmese, yep.
Burmese soldier stakes a fucking newborn baby with a bayonet.
I forgot all about that.
Throws it in the fucking fire.
I forgot about that.
He planks it off a fucking wall and throws it right into the wall.
I
fire.
must have fucking blocked that
So
like out of my mind.
Poke.
Jesus Christ.
It was such a
So that's just like
movie.
a torture porn movie, basically. Like a murder porn movie.
Murder porn, yeah. But it was great. I remember being in theaters like, oh shit, about 30 times.
Stallone really goes for it.
Stallone. I'm just picturing a big fucking juicy hide.
My bad. Sly Stallone.
Stallone. No, that was a fucking great movie.
That was a great Rambo movie.
I mean, and then the other favorite is First Blood, before he was roided out. He was just kind of skinny and small.
He was in good shape, but
It
wasn't HGH.
No, he wasn't Rocky. Rocky 3.
You want to know something? I've seen the Rocky movies. I'm not a huge Rocky guy.
Me either.
Okay. All right. I thought that was going to be controversial.
The first Rocky I liked.
I'm more of a cliffhanger kind of slash Rambo kind of Sly fan.
Oh, Cliffhanger. God, I haven't seen that.
Cliffhanger was great, dude.
Dude, I can't even remember it. I remember a few scenes, but I can't honestly tell you the premise of that movie.
Was he in Demolition Man?
Yes, which was also one of my favorite Sly Stallone movies.
That's with Wesley Snipes,
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
Yeah. And they have the
Wesley Snipes.
And they have the fucking
He almost ruined the movie though.
No, he was great in it.
Wesley almost ruined it for me.
Doesn't Taco Bell control everything
yes,
in the future?
They own like the highest 5-star restaurants, like the best.
Well, because they had some kind of like corporate wars.
Yeah,
right?
the corporate wars, and Taco Bell came out on top.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm team.
Oh, that was prime Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, she was in her peak.
God,
she's still throwing fastballs though. She's still in good movies. She's still rocking it.
I loved Sandra Bullock.
What has she done recently? Has she done anything since The Blind Side?
The Blind Side. Well, when she married a white supremacist, that didn't really help her.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Who?
That fucking West Coast Chopper guy. Whatever the fuck his name is. That scumbag. He's really rich now.
Paulie?
Who the fuck is Paulie?
Oh, no, that's from Orange County Choppers.
Yeah. West Coast Chopper. He has that slick back kind of fucking hair.
Jesse James?
Jesse James.
He's a white supremacist?
Oh, fuck yeah. He married a woman after her, married a woman in the Nazi part, or the American Nazi Party or something.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And she did a shoot. She did like a shoot in like all Nazi regalia.
Are you You're not talking about Kat Von D, right?
No.
No, because he cheated on Sandra Bullock with Kat Von D.
And he cheated on Kat Von D with somebody else too.
Okay.
He's just a serial.
He's a serial scumbag.
Yeah.
Because I remember the tabloids were going crazy because Sandra Bullock is like America's sweetheart.
Yeah.
And Kat Von D is like some tatted up hussy. Like, no offense to tatted up hussies.
She does look like she has a stink to her.
And she does look like she smells bad. And,
it's nothing good.
And so Jesse James cheats on
No
Sandra
matter how
Bullock.
many tattoos you put on, it won't cover that smell.
Nothing's gonna make Daddy come back. But yeah, yeah. He just went out for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah,
he'll be back. But
maybe he'll like me.
But yeah, Jesse James, he
probably liked her too much. Is the problem?
Yeah,
that's the tattoos. Make yourself ugly for it.
I don't know, but
go on.
God.
Before we go down
the road, we can't come back from.
Yeah. I'm already alluding to that road.
So, yeah, he was already a scumbag. I did not know that he was a Nazi too.
Well, he denied it and shit like that. Didn't know that she was in that fucking bullshit, the wife or whatever. But
you can't I don't think you can get intimately involved with someone and not know their politics.
What fucks up is it makes me like Sandra Bullock a little less because she fucking knew. She probably knew.
No, maybe he got into Nazism after Sandra.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But that is kind of fucked up, huh?
Conspiracy Dennis right now.
Yeah, we're in Dennis's world. You got some hot takes on Brad and Angelina?
Both beards for each other.
No, Brad's not gay.
No, he's not.
No way.
No.
And Angelina, she's just...
He probably just gets angrier and angrier with every baby she fucking adopted towards the end.
Do you think she was asking them, or do you think she was just coming home
she
with
was
her
just,
babies?
She was just going to some third world country and picking them up like a cabbage patch.
That's like the definition of white privilege, is when you go to another country and you're like,
Can you imagine the kid? So there's
gonna take your baby.
You think there's a group of kids? There's a group of fucking kids just goes over and goes, that one. Can you imagine being the two other kids on the opposite side to almost be like, I'm almost out of this shit heap?
Yeah, I'm almost in a life of privilege and riches.
That's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. That's the ultimate, like, second place is the first loser.
Yeah, seriously. There's no second place. It's you win or...
Yeah.
It's a win or you have flies on your face. So, where the fuck were we? I had something else to say and I completely lost track.
This show has been all fucking over the place.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna go someplace with the Sandra Bullock shit.
This is what happens when we don't come in with enough prepared topics and we just...
Some of our best shit, though.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
This has been very up and down.
So...
Thanks for going down the road this long if you're still on it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
This kind of segs in.
Okay.
Kim says, I'm really negative.
Kim says you're negative on the show or in real life?
In real life. Like, I'll just make fun of people or rip on them or just be angry in general.
I agree with that.
Is that true?
Yeah, definitely I agree with that.
Am I a pessimist?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Kim, you are completely right.
She made me think, and I'm like, or she said like, oh God, you're really mean.
You are
all the time.
You are a negative person, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that you've got like a good heart, but it's covered in like it's there's a lot of coal caked onto it, you know? It's like
it has
you know when a piece of wood's
it
been
has
in
the
a
black
fire?
lung.
You know when a piece of wood's been in a fire for a long time and it's got all that char around it, and if you beat all that char off, there's still some
nice wood.
Yeah. That's basically what your heart is. I mean, it's a running joke. It's like you don't like anybody.
I don't like anybody. And that's my problem is like I'll see somebody and I'll be like, oh, you potato-faced fuck. Like just instantly, my first instinct is to rip people down. And I don't mean to. Like,
you don't like people.
I don't like people. I really did. I forgot that is a running joke here.
It is bad. I mean,
Dennis thinks everybody's a douchebag or
I think you didn't like me when I first came in.
I probably didn't.
I think that I got on your good side pretty quick because we ended up having the exact same sense of humor.
Yeah.
But like, I walked into the gym with like 7 stripes on my belt, and you were immediately like, "Fuck this guy."
This guy's a tool.
Yeah. No fault of my own.
I mean, I probably started a word with an F and ended it with a G.
But yeah, it's a different time.
Different time.
But yeah. So
Kim's right.
I wouldn't say you're mean.
Am I a curmudgeon?
You are. I'd say you're a curmudgeon. I would say that you're a negative person. I've never seen you be mean, like outright mean. Well,
you do more mean things outwardly than I do, I think.
I am more outwardly negative, but like more jolly.
Yeah.
So I kind of get a pass for it.
And I'm more curmudgeon, but I'm nice to people to their faces.
Yeah, you're very like I am not a good person.
No. I saw what you did at that Dunkin' Donuts.
I am an asshole.
I had to leave because I got the douche chills so bad. I'm like, I'm out when you were about to berate the people at Dunkin' Donuts.
Wait. There's a backstory to this. There's hold on. They had gotten our order wrong a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And now my wife is like not in agreement because she listens and she says that I do like asshole shit like this all the time. So I forget what, but I was like, I just started. You know what I did? You
got a bagel with cream cheese.
Yeah.
And I got served before you, and you ordered before me.
Right. And so I just started loudly talking about it.
Yes. And then you got the bagel.
Yeah.
And mind you, the little old woman behind the counter, she has to be in her mid-60s. Mid to late 60s.
No excuse. She's the manager, so she should know better.
And just go on. You get the.
I don't even remember what I said. I do so many of these things that they like. They just come in and out.
See, I can't do it. Is that it was beaten into me at a young age to be completely polite to people who serve me and shit.
Not
like
me.
So I'm always just in. When you started going off on this lady, I was like,
I didn't go off on her, did I?
Oh, you were so passive aggressive.
What did I say?
You got the bagel back, and they just kind of blobbed cream cheese on it.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
And so, I forgot what you said, but it was in the tone of, "Hey, fucko."
I think I said like, "Oh, so you guys don't spread the cream cheese around here?"
Could I at least get a knife so I could?
Yeah. I said
so I could. Could I get a knife so I could do your job for you?
Yes, I did.
That's
say
what
that.
you said.
Yes.
And I'm just like, I'm fucking horrified. I just turned and went. I was like, "Fuck, I'm out." I couldn't handle it.
I just said, listen, so you guys just blobbed the cream cheese on here. Half the bagel doesn't have cream cheese on it. The other half has too much. Can I get a knife so that I can do your job for you?
Which is a fucking hilarious
Oh, and then I
line.
said something like, oh, yeah, now I understand why I had to wait even longer than the people that ordered after me to get this bagel. Because you guys obviously took so much time to make sure it was right.
Yeah, just berating this elderly lady.
I wasn't berating her. I was just speaking.
In a very condescending tone.
This happened the other day at work, actually. That same secretary that I got into the paper jam thing with.
Brutally lied to.
We were making we had to make our travel plans. I had already done my travel plans, and the guy that's going with me on this trip, he had to make his. They made his a little after mine, and she was like, "Oh, well, they don't have any more room in that hotel that you're booked in, so you have to change hotels." I'm like, "That's not happening. That's not going to happen." I said, "Call them up. They'll get you a spot," right? And so, again, I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was something along the lines of, "Go, just call them up and get a spot." She said, "Oh, I already called them twice. They don't have any spots." I said, "All right, well, I'll do your job then." So I called them up, and I was like, "Hey, blah, blah, blah." I talked to the person behind the desk. They got me another room, right? And she's like, "Oh, how did you get another room?" I said, "Oh, I guess I'm just better at doing this than you are."
Oh, my God.
You know?
See, I can't. I'm fine being confrontational to people who are douchebags.
Right.
I am fine with being confrontational. I don't give a shit when people are being assholes.
That was a condensed version. I said a bunch of other shit.
You're a prick. You are.
When I'm right and I know I'm right, I love to subtly rub it in.
It's not that subtle.
I know.
There's nothing subtle about it, you prick. Like, that old lady just trying to do her fucking best. She got a little scatterbrained.
She didn't do her best.
Because she has early onset Alzheimer's, probably. Like,
She's not some senior working for fucking...
She has early dementia.
She's not some senior working for newspaper money. You know what she was? Is she's either the manager or the owner of the place. And if she doesn't know...
How do you know that? She's just a fucking scrub like the rest of them.
If she doesn't know how to put fucking cream cheese on a bagel, then I have no sympathy for you. Okay? And when I do my job at work, I do my job to the best of my abilities, and I do it well.
And I'm saying that when people's best intentions, or not best, or they're trying hard.
She wasn't trying hard.
I cannot. Okay, or trying and not doing it in a ruthlessly douchey way. I can't. If they're being like.
No, like, if you fuck up and you are apologetic about it, I won't give you shit. But if you
they said sorry to you.
Yeah, of course.
Apologetic.
Yeah, they said sorry after I told them that I needed a knife so that I could do their job.
They told you sorry before that when they handed you the.
Yeah, they said sorry it was late. They didn't say sorry it was fucked up. They forgot about my fucking bagel, and then they fucking did it all half-assed. I'm sorry. And you know what? The bagel wasn't even toasted. It was like a fucking cold lump of bread. Bro, now I have to tell these people extra toasted. I shouldn't have to say extra toasted. I should just have to say toasted. That's all I should have to say. I'm so mad about this right now.
You know, from his fervor, fucking his foaming at the mouth right now, that he's really passionate about this fucking bagel.
It's not about this. It's just why
it's
can't
the
things
principle.
go right? Yeah,
it's the principle. And I will say this: he has boycotted.
I don't go to that Dunkin' Donuts anymore after this incident. I refuse to give them any of my money.
Boycotted.
I boycotted.
It's been ridiculous. But yeah, so who's meaner, me or you?
I'm more outwardly meaner. I'm not even. I wouldn't even say I'm mean though. To be honest.
Oh, you're a douchebag and you know it.
No, I would say that when it comes to like confrontation, I take a very Larry David approach to confrontation in that I enjoy it and I don't mind like making people feel awkward.
I have no
I
problem.
revel in making people feel
And
bad.
I usually love it, but when it's a little old lady...
You don't, though. You don't, because if you were about that life, you'd be about that life.
I like it when people are being douches. I love calling people out when they're being fucking pricks. That makes me happy, because I know I'm in the right. But being just outwardly mean...
I once stayed on the phone for 45 minutes.
Bitch. God damn it.
I once stayed on the phone for 45 minutes with a person from a housing company because they didn't want to give me my full security deposit, and I had read in the books that I should get it, you know? And I stayed on the line for 45 minutes just saying the same thing over and over. Like, literally saying the same sentence over and over, no matter what they said, until they finally, like...
Gave it to you?
No, they laughed or something. I said, "Oh, you think this is a joke? This is a game to you? This is real life. This isn't something to laugh about." And then they hung up on me. And then I got a friend of mine who's a lawyer to like draft up a letter and write it to them. And then she called me back and she was like, "Oh, I've decided to give you back the money." And I was like, "You didn't decide to give me back the money. You knew that I was right. And when I had a lawyer come, you fucking like admitted it." Like, I just love to. What I love is not the I like the confrontation. I like making people feel bad. But what I like is the subtle rub. When you rub their nose in the shit. Especially when you know you're right. When you rub someone's nose in it. It feels so fucking... It's the only thing that makes me feel truly alive.
The thing that gets you hard.
Kids. Yeah. It's fucking wonderful.
Which is... Again,
you don't have the stomach for it.
I rip on people all the time.
You rip on people to your friends, but not to them to their face.
Yes, I will.
Sometimes you do.
Yes, I will. You've seen me do it.
I do, but you don't have the same. You don't have that darkness inside.
So you heard it here. You're meaner than me.
I am meaner than you. I admit it. I think if you talk to most people who know me pretty well, they'll say that I'm an asshole.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, objectively.
I'm that friend that's like, "Oh, he's an asshole, but he's my asshole," kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like, so I have those tendencies too. Like you said, we're bad friends. But I have also no problem with ripping on people over the phone like that. Yeah. Especially if money's involved.
Oh, over the phone. What the fuck? Yeah,
oh, yeah. Sure. Whatever. But it's something about little old lady. I could never do that.
She wasn't some fucking little old lady. She was working, so she was obviously able-bodied.
That doesn't mean shit.
I don't care. She didn't fucking do my bagel right. Alright?
And that concludes another week of I Like It Because You Hate It.
Yeah, it's a perfect ending point. We're going to record tomorrow for a show for the week after, so,
The Bagel Caper.
Yeah. The Bagel Blues. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, email the podcast at ilikeitcauseyouthateit@gmail.com.
And hopefully within the next 20 days, depending on how long iTunes takes to get back to us, we should be on there.
All right, cool. Real quick, I can't wait for my wife to listen to this ending part because she's going to have some real takes on my assholishness.
Oh yeah, you're a complete prick. We all get it.
All right, well, see you next week.
Bye.